in a way. It's hard to dictate of the map. It's a generous. Eventually, their journeys took them to Vestina, where they stopped at Winsong Henge, but immediately started booking it all the way to Garan. Now, this is how they end up in Vestinia. They had to flee from Garan. They started some. The whole place is on its own lockdown. So, Vestus is a very, very successful city. Opposite way, commerce. There's also a underground black market city called the City. So, going onwards with the Calamity's Grasp. River Squad with only 3 people, which was Zerk and Axon and Melody, participated in it. They all almost died, but they won and got some money. Cho, in the meantime, in the crowd, was gambling together with Crow, and they made quite a bit of money. Gambling on your friend's livelihood. That's what
Cho's idea.
Yeah, no kidding. So with the winnings, Cho, the frogman, goes and invests in these banks. Very, very smart of him. But along with the journey, trying to find an old friend of this, Kyoran. Very crafty looking ninja. But he's a great healer. So following what clues they could find, apparently he got lost in the Underdark. Went there. During their first series of adventures, caves, which took quite a bit of time. About 2 caves, including the one that they went through that got caught. But the first one, they didn't want to go any further into it. It seemed to be an old abandoned city. Many different spirits. Quite spooky. The second one, it was leading into a crevasse and crag with many stalactites. But enough, they managed to find some rest and they managed to avoid a lot of danger. The time that they were resting, Melody took watch and was shot at with sleeping arrows. So was the rest of the party. And they all got imprisoned. So, the first day in the prison, they tried to communicate what they could, and they found out there were weird machinations about the prison. They were caught by the Drow. And they were about to be sold off or auctioned off in some way. And, you know, there's a crazy bit of the prison that they did fights with or try to talk to. Everything almost seemed like they were about to plan very great escape. Instead, they just broke out. Barely the first day. And not only that, they took with them some other prisoners. One being a very odd, strange looking little girl. A couple of civilians from. So, they left all their gold. They left all their equipment back. That is correct. So they left all their gear. And ah shit. So throughout their journeys, they managed to survive by their wits and whatever cunning they had left. Managed to stumble upon a drow village, but these drow aren't as hostile or as nuts as these flavors that they met. They found a village and it's called Ulrich Village. So from there, they still haven't learned the leader's name, the lady. He refused to give it because of very poor manners. Very poor manners. So, thankfully enough, the drow were okay with letting them in, giving them food and rest and water, and letting them stay, and not killing them. The other civilians that were rescued, they have a place to stay. The girl, though, is still there. So far, what has been gleamed, something strange. Not sure. But they try to petition the leader to try to help them get their gear back. Whereas with the leader stated many times, well, why should I help you? And the mini axe is Melody and Axon asking and asking and not offering anything in return, asking for help to get their equipment back to assault a well guarded place that houses many slaves and then some. Yep. Instead, in order to get maybe some help to a degree, given some rations that will last for about 5 days, and also have some mundane gear, high ACs, and other magical effects. The items are gone. Also have no gold. And well, a good thing I remember the stats of basic mutant. But for their basic skills, they will still have that, and of course, have. Of course, with the exception of one person, which is Bro. His eye actually still intact. Well, depends to see whether he wants. It may be a good thing or a bad. Oh, okay. DnD. That'd be cute. So got that little was wrapped up. These weird different. So the draw leader basically told him that he must hunt down. And one of these fabled names for them are called Gobbleheads. Funny enough, you can imagine what. Find it very. For those who don't know, this I'll put characters that are currently here, players, and the lady is gonna have the other characters actually do something. Maybe NPC. So this is Melody right here. She is a Onrian. So basically, kind of like feline, almost canine-ish Kaishins, because he's a fox. He had the illusion of being a human. That got taken away for many various reasons. Garl, he's a Satanrian. He's a frog. And we have James Crow, who is a pirate. Human. He's a fighter. He also has... Yeah, he has one missing eye, and his other eye is actually a gemstone. Funny enough. And we have Axon, who's a Protector Azamar. Guys, plan.
All right, what's their options?
So you all have about 5 rations each and mutant gear. So Cho, you were given daggers, about 5 of them that you could definitely throw. Axon, you basically have a standard 2-handed sword. Bro, you don't have your guns anymore, but you are given a crossbow. Melody, you yourself just have a short sword.
Fine.
Well, if you guys want to talk about something or plan something, that's up to you.
All right. So
we want
I
to kill.
kind of look to Axon and Melody, and in wonder and in daze, wondering why I was handed some mundane daggers and asking,
Hold on,
What's
Cho. I
going
need
on
to
here?
stop you here real quick. So here's the thing. Axon and Melly also made a blood oath to get this task done. They signed a document. Magical document. Go on.
Again, so what are we doing with these daggers and our this thing? Are they helping us? What's going on?
They have agreed to help us if we help them hunt down a creature that has been plaguing them.
Cho gives him the deadpan look and says, and looks at the daggers in his hands and the scrappy little weapons and armors or whatever we got, and says, "What is this monster we're killing?"
Apparently, it's called a gobblehead.
Oh, would I know what that is?
I'll give you 3 choices, each giving you a different result. Beware, it may either give you true, false, or mixture. Different kinds of information. You can pick between Arcana, History, or Nature.
Greatest stat I have is int, so Arcana.
They're all are int-based skills.
Yeah, but I'm I'm what is it?
Proficient.
Yeah, profession. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Let's see what your roll gives you. RNG.
RNG. Give me a second.
Ba-da-ba-ba. There you go. 26, alright. Oh boy. Okay. Gobbleheads. They tend to be very stealthy. Within the Underdark, they're also known as they are told as stories to scare away children of all kinds that live in the Underdark, or any tunnels or caverns at all. They are sometimes known to be inhabiting swamps, sometimes the children of hags. So anywhere that is wet and dark, prep, they tend to lurk in. They are also quite proficient when it comes to blending themselves into the environment. You look at a wall, they turn their skin and body like a wall, you won't see a wall. Touch it, it feels like a wall. But yeah, when it's time to strike, it's no longer a wall. Some of them have been known to turn light into dark, or when they do find just pure natural darkness, they become invisible. Here's a great, really horrifying thing that they do. Any pigment, possession, skin, hair, fur, they can find down the prey. They have a intimate connection with that object, whatever it may be, towards whom it belongs to. And it will give them a very direct sense. You cannot hide from it. Well, no.
So, do we have to do this one? Because I don't think this thing is very good to kill. Because we don't have our stuff, and I don't even know how we're gonna find it.
Ah,
What's the deal? What
what?
exactly was the deal that you made with this lady?
Wait, what are we hunting?
I explained everything to the team, exactly all the knowledge that I just rattled off on top of my head. That's what we're hunting.
Okay, we should be fine.
I'm trying to hunt a gobblehead.
Oh gosh.
We should be fine.
I pointedly look at Captain Crow, James Crow, and say, "Hey, Crow, I notice you still have your eye. You're our lifeline right now. The only way we're gonna find this thing is that eye right there. So make sure you don't lose it, huh?"
right. No. Try not to.
All right. So I looked at our at Axon and I said, "All right, hey, Master Axon, did they at least point us in the direction of where it possibly could be?"
Axon, here's what you definitely know. They, they have pointed you guys to a general direction where it may be. And it's okay.
All right.
They
All right.
pointed us in a general direction. Other than that, I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I mean, seems like we're gonna have to do this thing to get our stuff back. Because foolishly we decided to leave everything. So I'm gonna try to look around here and see if I can scrounge up any kind of supplies. With, of course, I'm gonna make sure we get our permission here, and we'll get this show on the road because I'm not leaving my stuff.
All right. What do you want to do, Joe?
All right. So, oh gosh, I've actually turned to Melody and say, and Annex and say, how is her disposition, by the way? Is she favorable to us? I mean, it seems like she's, neutral, but uh, what's the deal here? Speak up. This is time to confess.
Well, I'm not exactly sure why, but I think she doesn't like us.
Oh, they like you say. Okay, I'm done.
All right.
Not gonna lie, we did do terrible negotiating.
Well, I think it was great.
It was all right. It could have been better.
Can you just be straightforward? How bad is this? So that, I at least want to ask for permission to look around so we don't get killed while around here. You understand? They have bows and arrows, knives, swords, anything that could kill us in a moment.
Yeah. But we should be fine with what we have.
Oh my god.
As long as you don't annoy her, you'll be fine.
How
All
many
right.
arrows did they give me, or crossbow bolts?
Oh, they gave you 20.
Okay, cool.
By the way, I'm not just like spamming this deception rolls. I am actually doing that to what I said.
Exactly. I understand what you're doing.
Alright.
Wait, you're trying to lie to him?
I've been like saying like we're gonna do fine, shit like that. Look.
All right, Cho.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll insight. All right. Apparently, to your knowledge, apparently everything will be alright according to Melody, unless you wanted to try to insight something else, because I have no idea. She just started randomly rolling. I'm like, it's always good to ask for what the hell you're trying to do before you roll, because I have no idea.
Apparently, she rolled 4 different insights because she lied 4 times. So
Yeah. I said we were all right.
Well,
I didn't know why she didn't like us, and I think I just said we're all right too much.
Okay, and for the sake of brevity, you don't have to roll 4 times. It's not like Pathfinder.
Alright.
All it is you say your sentence and then your paragraph or whatever the hell it is, and then the roll happens.
Alright.
All right, people haven't played in like months.
All right.
All right.
So I think we're okay. In my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I can approach her. Hope I don't die. So while you guys look around, see if there's anything. Just be a little bit less conspicuous and don't go into people's homes. Okay, just make sure to stick around here. I'm gonna go ask for some permission. So I cautiously walk up towards. What's this NPC's name? The lady.
No one knows. No one asked her name.
Okay.
Period.
Okay,
it's that bad.
Gosh. I turn around and ask, by the way, what's her name?
I believe in you, Cho. You can do it. Thumbs up.
I tried to ask her the second time. She would not give it to me. So she dislikes me.
I joined the conversation after. I thought Axon caught her name before I got up there.
My goodness. All right. You fools, just stay put. So I hop on over, cautiously walk, and I go look for her, trying to see where she's at.
She's right over here. Stopped by 2 guards that look down at you.
Got it. Okay. And I, with a not a yell, but I'll raise my voice a little bit, saying, "My lady, a moment with you, if you allow me to, please."
2 guards are looking back and forth. They're like, and then she turns her head and looks and goes, "What the hell is that?" Like, she doesn't say it a lot. Like, she just like, "Wait." And then she just like gestures with like with a hand, and then they let you through. Both of these guys are laughing at you.
And I do a deep bow with one hand to the chest, one arm out, and I say, "My name is Sho Bagrag, a humble and yet willing servant to ask you for to talk with you and speak with you."
I see. You also came along with your allies, and quite interesting. A Sutanrin here. Many of your kind come around.
"Oh, you know of us? Oh, wow, amazing! It's quite an honor to know somebody who does know my history."
That you're also a frog.
And proud of it too.
E. How can I
And
help you?
well, my lady, before we go on, I would love to have the honor of at least knowing your name, so that I just it's not a mystery. It's just out of just etiquette and honoring you.
You actually have a lot more presents, better even for your stature than the other 2. I won't tell you all of it. I'll tell you this name. Call me Fadewin.
Oh wow, what a great and honorable, beautiful name it is, Miss Fadewin, Lady Fadewin.
Are you really trying to flatter her right now?
Uh, no, not with like a role. I'm just saying it.
Well, yeah, I know you're saying it, but are you honestly trying to? Very important. Are you? Kissing the booty.
No, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I put I am not kissing the booty because I'm saying, well, let's not mince words here.
Okay.
Um, I, I can see that you're probably a very direct and no nonsense kind of lady, Lady Fadwin, and I just came to by to get just one request.
Very well, speak.
Well, as you can see, I've been notified by my comrades that we're gonna go out and take care of a bounty for your troublesome monster. And as you can see, we're kind of low on some supplies, and I'm so generous with what you provided for us. Would it be all right if we to look around a little bit to see if there's anything else we can gather? Not to say that you don't provide anything, but just wanted to make sure I don't want to step into boundaries that I cannot cross.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Oh,
Ah!
Going so well.
She taps the side of her head, then looks across the way towards your allies, who are rummaging about their own gear, and then looks towards you and goes, "Well, young master, Chief Cho, you said?
yes, yes, my lady.
Read as much as I could. God, why have you asked to eliminate this creature? Die trying to eliminate it. Crafty only comes out small numbers, not many."
Oh, well, that information is actually very helpful because we were just having our planning, and I know each different monster have their own characteristics. If there's any information that you could provide in particular to it, that could help us. it would be both beneficial for you and us.
Well, hunters suggest you find the tracks of your prey, possibly study it. These things are very hard to find, mind. Very.
Yes, and I'm sure has troubled you much.
That I can definitely tell you. Will it to your side, or make it fearful, will not do anything. Of light, it can twist and corrupt it, but only a fragment. True light, sun, something else, yet done by flame, quite more potent. As you
Sure.
yourself know how to make potions, what was dramatically claimed of alchemist be able to help you.
Well, speaking of that, um, it, I am actually in the trade of able to making different potions, like such as alchemist fire. Um, if I have the right equipment and supplies, I might be able to make some and be able to make this journey and this bounty successful. There's even one, as you have suggested before. If you have anything that can help me, that would be much appreciated.
You have a paltry set of equipment. Here is the more dire situation. The creature has stopped us from supplies. The problem.
Oh, well, you know, talking about that, I can see that you're an outpost down here, and I'm always willing to open up some trade routes. If and oh my, I told you
Actually,
I was
we are a
supposed
village. I don't know.
oh, a village. Yes, yes. My apologies. A village, and I'm sure a village such as yourself obviously needs supplies. And if we were to take care of this a troglodyte and successfully clear the way, uh, I don't see any issues establishing a mutually beneficial business and trade.
Does sound well. Native dress and equipment that you have. I think I would need something more than just words wagered and counted for sake of the benefit.
Oh,
That's that junior. So in a way, the body language she's displaying is, well, kind of like looking at like, oh dear God, that person,
yeah.
they're poor, they look terrible and disheveled as shit. They really have
So,
nothing. They got no chips on the table.
and then and so I appeal to her and say, I can see from if I were in your perspective in your shoes, I would see the same thing. Uh, might I suggest maybe a way to prove my abilities? If you were to supply me right now with the ability to make some alchemist fire, and I can make you a bit of what you have with what you have, maybe you can see that what I say is not all air, as you would put it.
Got one more persuasion.
Here we go. Everybody just do the juju dance right now, please.
Curse you!
Well,
Oh my gosh. And he did
Snake
curse.
eyes!
Oh my god.
Alright. I was like, curse you, bam!
No kidding. Oh yeah.
She crosses her arms and just gives you that like the look, like, you know, kind of like pushing her head forward a bit, just like, really, Dave, you have
You know, then I bow down and say, oh, if I push too far, my apologies. Not my intentions. If and nothing else. If it seems like it will take care of the struggler, hopefully that'll earn your respect and trust. And we'll try our best with what we got. And I bow down and I back away.
Very well, but be aware of your own greed.
I give a toothy grin and say, I've been told that very much. A lot.
Take your leave.
Yep, take my leave.
Okay. Well, so does anyone do anything else by chance?
So we're not given armor, just weapons, correct?
You have basic armor. So for Axon, he's got a chainmail. And same thing with well, it's actually I chose Crow. Do you want leather or do you want chainmail?
I guess we'll take leather.
Okay, you take leather. You get basic leather. If you're wearing leather, so Cho, you pretty much can only take leather, pretty much, or no armor at all. That's up to you. So if you're taking leather, it's basically standard like 11 AC plus your dexterity. For chainmail is just 16 flat.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
Done?
No.
Okay. So here is something. All right.
All right, I'm back. Oof.
All right. Cho, you have any questions? Did you want to have leather armor? Well, actually, you want to wear armor or no armor? I can't remember what you.
My character?
Yeah, you get basic mundane gear. So
I think I wear leather armor, if anything.
yep, you do, but you don't have your other stuff. So
Yep, just daggers and leather armor.
oh no! I just realized it. You lost your malleable wyvern hide.
Oh my gosh, I hate you guys so much right now.
He got so screwed. Alright.
Once I find out, I'm gonna jump off a bridge.
So Mecha, your AC is gonna be 14.
Oh,
So it's 11 plus your dexterity.
you guys lose everything.
Okay. So you guys are ready to set up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so here we go. Oh, wrong button. Let's see what I got. Anyway. One of you hears a voice that hasn't been said in a long time.
Feed me. What happened to the gold? Where you are spoils? Where?
And you see Tro just grasping his head, just kneeling down, going, "Oh, Master Greed, it's been taken."
You idiot. We're fighting, we can't be strong. Where? Take something. Pull out that pirate's eye. I know he has I know his eye's a gem. Take the eye. Take the eye.
Master Greed, in order to get the gold back, we need the eye to be used against the Chocolador.
Don't lie to me.
Alright, make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
I bless your dice, fuck it.
Where's my...
Or should I? Maybe I should just lie.
Well, I'm trying to roll. There it is. Okay, got it.
Bless your dice. Oh. Oh! You barely just made it. So you managed to stem away the primal urges and the contortion, explosion of energy within you. Outside, no one can see it, but it's almost tearing you apart. You have resisted the effects of greed for now. He is abated. Okay. So you guys ready to journey on?
As I get back up from my fetal position, pull up my dagger and say, "You fools! You fools!" Swinging at them, little, just flailing.
Floating Frogman. Does anyone react to this?
Just raise an eyebrow.
Raise an eyebrow.
Joe, are
Raise
you
an eyebrow.
alright?
Oh. Bubba, go.
Joe, are you alright?
And it's like, gold. We must get the gold.
It's a merchant thing.
All right. All right, we good, folks. Alrighty then. The Alright. Change the map. Be able to see something now. Go down.
Stealth roll.
So as you make
Fuck
your way
off.
through different natural wood. Alright, that's a fail. As you all make your way through different twists and turns and caverns and tunnels. Sometimes you hear a random noise. And then taking cover. Seeing something traveling through the sky. And then gone. And at times you will hear something very far away. Echoing through the caverns. The thunderous steps of other creatures and beasts, be it on the ceiling, or from to the side, or from the walls, or even right below you. Rumbling and rumbling of the earth and rock and stone. Eventually you manage to find a way further on the outskirts. Ulrich village. It is quite heavily dark here. As you explore further, if you want to make stealth, go for it. I think what we're missing is Crow to do a stealth roll.
Where's stealth? Found it.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. So as you guys go further, one of your Melody's foot steps and breaks on it.
Crack.
And you see something close to a femur ground. And bro, as you go further, you live the life of a pirate for a long time. It smells. It's terrible. It's worse than you've ever imagined. And Cho, you see the remnants of viscous-like liquid, but long dried. And here through this darkness, water cavern opens itself just a wee bit.
I examined the liquid to see if I knew possibly what it could be.
Gonna roll a nature check.
And before it's diarrhea liquid.
There are many different liquids that are secreted or extracted. What you can tell, this thing has been intermingled with bits of bone, flesh, and as you peer right into it, you start seeing small little faces, like they're screaming, trying to claw their way right back to you. Make me a dexterity saving throw. You managed to dodge right in time as this liquid tried to slip into your eyelids.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that was interesting. Don't look at the slime, guys.
And for reference, you moved right over here to investigate it. And as you moved forward to investigate, cavern shows itself. Arthos.
We're free to move, right?
Yeah, you can move wherever you want.
Alright, cool.
I look over to Crow and say, Mr. Crow, you're our lookout to see for this troglodyte.
Gobblehead.
Gobblehead, sorry.
You think troglodyte? I'm like, eh.
Right, you think I should activate the eye now or, later? Because, I only get one time use out of it.
Well, when we sense the presence, we gotta call it out. And when we do, you activate the eye right away.
Right.
What's the next step?
These, perception checks, maybe? See if we can hear.
What are you trying to find? Are you trying to listen for something or look for something? Trying to.
Listen.
Okay, sure. The sound of your own heartbeat and the fact that you're in a place that you're not familiar with is keeping up with you, and it's pounding loudly in your head. Winds and movement of bone and the liquid that, your fellow party members kind of disturb your senses. Not much to gleam, but there's a good sound of wind.
Okay.
Trying to discern where that wind's coming from.
It is from this direction. Right about northeast.
All right. Well, and jab my elbow into Melody and said, "This is your forte here. You should be able to be well in the dark here, huh?"
Probably.
Probably, she says.
Oh, jeez. I need to know what that it is.
Oh. So, what do you guys want to do now? Just sneaking by a bit?
Yep, let's move forward.
Okay. As you
I'm
guys
hiding
go
behind
closer, and you're right behind Axel, alright.
You see the little frog. I am very interested and I like new things, but I feel kind of naked right now.
So, as you guys move further, is very apparent that whatever left these bones behind and these odd secret liquids, though the green viscous liquid that Cho was investigating is more against the wall. So far, you guys have kept your distance. It has not been provoked. Are you sure you want to leave this area?
Well, I like to at least see if I can perceive something out of the ordinary.
What are you trying to perceive? Are you trying to find tracks or what?
Yeah, trying to find tracks.
Survival roll. See what you can find. There are quite several tracks, some new and some old. But there is one track that seems very odd. The way how they're spaced, it's like a frog hopping.
Did I walk through here before?
Sorry, it's like a frog hopping, except the prints are as big as you.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Never mind.
All right. Move on to the next area.
No, no.
You're not specific as you think, Melody.
Yeah.
But you tried. All right.
I tried.
Go ahead and all I can say is you come to the same conclusion that this place is creepy and there's different movements about the caves that shake you up a bit. All right.
So We're looking for something that can blend into the walls.
You can if it wanted to. You guys should be on the new map, right?
All right, everybody, keep your eyes and ears peeled and make sure if you feel something, well, if there's anything funny, just holler out.
As you get closer, the up north is quite empty, but it seems to be filled with a lot more of the viscous liquid, the small green stuff.
Make sure not to get too close, guys.
Can I see if there's any tracks here?
Go ahead and do survival.
Yeah. I'm gonna also do a survival roll to see if I can find the continuing tracks to this room.
Okay, so different set of things that you guys are looking for. So, Bella's trying to find just tracks. Okay, so Cho's trying to find this supposed creature. And Velo, what kind of tracks are you trying to discern?
Any unusual tracks?
Anything unusual? All right.
Nope.
Nope.
Yep.
You know, you just throwing out dice is not going to help you. You should probably calm the fuck down. So Cho, the tracks get harder because they're starting to intermingle with a lot of the refuse and the liquids that are out and about. As for you, Axon, one set of tracks seems kind of familiar, but yeah, it's small. It almost seems familiar, but it's hard for you to remember what the hell it is.
Can I try to follow them?
Sure. The set of tracks split though at this impasse here. There are many different sets of tracks.
Huh.
Up north is quite more narrow. Over to the east, down the south side, is a little bit more open from what you can tell from here. So blocked to an extent. Unless you actually move yourself into there.
This trail would, I don't know, I guess I'd have to roll, but like this trail seems it gets a lot of movement.
Well, at this point, you already would know what your friends have rolled thus far. If you guys want to do a group roll, that's different.
Okay.
Or have an aid roll with advantage, that's something else too. But you have to be proficient, like both.
Okay.
Alright, so what'll it be? You guys want to? Which path?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. So the tracks I was tracking split off here, and now it's kind of blending in. Don't know.
Oh. Could be any path.
I'm gonna try to listen for, like you said, there's different sounds. I'm gonna try to see if there's any sound for like large creatures or anything like that, and which way it could go.
That are nearby you? Okay. You don't hear anything large nearby. Everything still seems very deadly quiet. But on the catch of wind, you do hear something squelching. It was just light and there for just a quick moment.
Do I know generally in what direction?
Up north.
All right. And I look at the team and say, I heard something. Slight. Something stepping to the north here.
The thing we're tracking is supposed to be large, correct? I don't think we would go that far.
You have no idea. You've never seen this thing.
I guess it's a lead, right?
Huh?
What was that? Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, well, it's something to go off of. I mean, you got to go down one path or another.
You could always split the party.
Oh God.
Not at this junction. I look at Axon and I say, Master Axon, we need you to make a decision. We're depending on you.
I say we take the northern path.
All right.
All right. How far do you guys want to go up the northern path? Yeah, what's your marching order? Go ahead and move your tokens.
I'll move 40 feet. I'll be in front.
Okay. And anyone else right behind him?
Yeah. Guess I'll be in the back. Cool.
All right. All you need to roll me nothing.
What?
Pranked.
When the DM is playing flicking mind tricks in game and out of game.
Axon, here's what you can definitely see. It's almost like a menagerie, a twisted form of almost like a hive or a nest. You're not too sure. It's too far to tell. This place has been dampened and dried with so much blood and bone. Something possibly maybe took a nest here or have left. You're not too sure. The best way to really test it is to go touch it yourself. If you guys want to move further in, go for it. A lot more of a big area.
I'll go up and touch it to see what it is.
Alright, I'll reveal to what it looks like to you then as you get closer to it.
Wow.
A massive pile of bone, what rotted flesh, or what warm flesh could be, rests there. Several prints, several tracks, intermingling with each other. Almost like some sort of dance. At one point you thought something was moving. Or the liquid. Or the blood. Or the stone. Or the bone. This is quite dark here. I don't think anyone has lit a torch yet either. Oh,
No.
Crow has been following you guys in the dark. Someone wants to light a torch.
Yeah, good idea.
I'll use my light cantrip.
And what do you use it on?
Can I pick up a pebble or something?
Sure.
Is it on my eye? Actually, don't. That might be bad.
Would I be able to cast it on his eye?
It's an it's an object, so yeah, you
But
could.
when he blinks, it goes like super dope.
Yeah, that's true. If he does blink, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, gosh.
Because he can still
So
blink.
we have a freaking strobe light.
It's like camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. My suggestion is if you want to use the light cantrip, you should probably put it on a weapon or something.
On a weapon. I was gonna say, put it on your damn sword.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
just put it on
Yep.
my sword.
Okay. Take a look. Let's see.
Saw?
Yes.
I'm shadow melding my left arm and testing the shadows.
It works for a moment. Yep. Okay, so this thing lasts. Yeah.
So I'm not getting eaten.
No, not yet.
I don't like how that.
You can keep testing a wall and see what happens. It's like fishing, except with your arms.
Oh God.
To big sharks and whales.
Yeah. Chill's description kind of put me off shadow melding.
So, what do you guys want to do with this pile of bones or not, gang? Or do you guys want to keep going?
The inner.
As the light
parts-
glooms, more of the areas were filled, by the way.
The inner tinker and mad scientist side of me is saying, "Go dig in the bones."
You want to go dig into bones?
Oh god. Gosh.
I'm gonna head up this way.
Oh, wait, hold on. A light cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, Melody, your Shadow Meld don't do shit.
I was on the other side of this pillow thing. So.
His light cantrip is like a 60 big ass radius, by the way.
Alright.
It permeates.
Resist the urge.
Like this right here is not like a little pillow thing. It's literally like a rock.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay, so
Joe could if he wanted to.
are you instigating for someone to actually go dig into bones?
I mean, we could all like ready in action or something in case something
I
comes
mean,
out.
is that what you're literally telling the guy to go do? You should go dig.
I'm trying to say, just what if there's something in there, guys, that we could use?
What if there's something that'll kill us?
I mean, this thing's gonna kill us anyways. Let's just find something usable.
Yeah. Are there like skeletons? Do they look drow? Like all of them, pretty
Well,
much.
Make a.
I'm gonna
This-
nature check to check that.
I'll give you two choices: investigation and nature. They will yield different results, so pick wisely.
Investigation or nature? I think I'm trash at
the
both.
bones covered.
Actually,
in
hold
slime.
on. If you're trying to study anatomy,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna eliminate one choice. I'm gonna put it to investigation. So you're trying to see if this is drow bones specifically, or are you trying to discern what kind of actual corpses these are, or remnants? Tell me.
Trying to figure out if they're drow.
I think I'm gonna put this out of medicine and a investigation, so you can roll both.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out what they are in general. What kind of
Okay.
creatures?
They definitely are drow, but there's something else that you're not familiar with here too.
All right.
A lot of them are humanoids, but there's one specifically that seems really out of place that you're not familiar with. Okay, Chow, what are you trying to do?
Just trying to see what kind of creatures in general these are, and then see if there's anything that stands out.
Like the corpses or what killed them? What are you trying to discern?
Corpses first, and then thinking what could have killed them this way.
All right, investigation. So you're trying to find out what killed them or how they died, or
The first one's to see what they are, just in general, like what kind of corpses in general these are. Besides
oh, okay.
humanoids.
The corpses they're all humanoids.
Okay.
One of them is oddly shaped, and you're not too familiar with it. It's
Okay.
This creature would be about 10 feet tall, by your estimation.
Wow. Holy crap.
The femurs, the limbs have been smashed up to a great degree. It's hard to tell, but the jaw is what catches your eye the most. It looks like it's made out of metal and bone together. It's very elegant.
I immediately try to go and see if I can. Actually, I'm gonna grab back Master Axon. That right there, that jaw. Can you grab that for me?
Sure. I'll go over and grab the jaw.
Okay, you grab it. Your hand's stuck.
What?
Your hand is stuck to it.
Stuck to the jaw or stuck to the pile?
Stuck to the pile that he reached into.
Fuck.
Can I Misty step away from it?
You could try. Do you want to cast Misty Step?
No. Can I try to forcefully remove my hand?
Sure, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Okay, let's see.
All right. So as you reach into the pile, about going towards this metal bone jaw, having contact with it, it feels like some sort of adhesive was applied to your arm. Barbed hooks, as though you became a fish and you were about to be reeled in. You managed to pull your arm out just in time. Whoosh. The bones pile seemed to have moved just for a moment.
Okay, in my observations, I think this is a trap.
Stay away from the bones.
What is the next move?
All right, I'm gonna also investigate what could have killed the way that it died. What could have killed it?
Okay. I'll give you two different ways. It's gonna be. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna give you. Yeah, two. I'll give you history, and I'll give you investigation.
All right, I'll do history.
Okay. So, from what you can tell of how they died, it was the liquid and the flesh itself seemed to not have bursted or have been sliced or minced. It was as though the victim would be asleep. They would either be maybe sleepwalking or moving out of turn, and the moment that they walked outside of their own flesh, and only a bone skeleton was walking before it collapsed like a doll, like a wind-up toy.
Okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. Let's get away from here.
Agreed. I'll adventure this way.
Would you like to split the party?
I'm
No.
gonna follow them.
Okay. There's a path to
Okay.
your right. There's a much more narrow path upwards. Cho, you hear the little squelching sound again, but it's coming from the north. East, you guys hear almost something like the pitter patter of water. Hey, hungry.
All right, so tell the team. All right, so we can hear water over here, or we can deal with the squish, squish, squish over here.
Hmm.
Are we sure we're following what we're supposed to be following?
Well, you tell me what we should be following because I only basing it off what I know from books. All right.
And he is quite studious.
Alright. I say we follow the noise. That's the only thing we've heard so far, other than actual water.
Sure.
You guys are going further? All right. As you make your way almost a little bit around the crevice, Exxon, you do see something very small. Smidgen. Quite small. There's a little ridge over on top, but you can't exactly see that high. Of course, the path also continues to around the bend to the corner side.
Hmm. I almost want to try and see what it actually is.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Is there still slime on the walls?
Somewhere a little bit on the walls and on the ground.
How hard would it be for me to climb up and see what it is?
Go ahead and make me athletics. Too hard. Too hard. As long as you don't roll below a 10. Oh god, my echo. Jesus. Alright. You climb up to a certain point. You just want to do a pull-up?
Yeah.
From where you are, you can see about this much more. It's an odd-looking plant. You're not too sure what the hell it is. But it does let loose these weird scorching sound.
Huh, what a weird plant. Joe, could you come up here for a sec?
Yeah, move over and say, Mr. Axon, pull me up a little just to see what this is.
I'll help pull him up.
Alright, you pull them up. Alright. Joe, for what you can see is this plant is very square and it has different slits and openings that close and open at random tandems. It's like as though it's breathing and small little fumes seem to exude from it. Look at times may be secreted from it. But you also definitely see to the side that there's an ingrowth like cloven right next to it. Like as though it was either being moved or about to be planted, or maybe it moved itself. You're not sure. Not from this range anyway.
Alright, from what I can see, would I be able to try to see if I know something about it besides just the physical description?
You'd have to get a lot more closer.
Oh no. Fumes are no bueno. Alright.
How close do you want to get to it? And Axon, did you move yourself up there? Are you wanting to get close to it? That's up to you, buddy.
Sure.
Oh gosh.
All
No,
right.
no.
Okay, you're
I
there.
want to see how fast. I want to see how fast I can react and say, wait.
Sure, but he's already right there. You can say wait the moment he's right in range.
Oh god.
Ah,
I
Okay.
Put my head in my hands and say, oh Lord, please.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I say, hold on, Master Axon. Those fumes, we don't particularly have anything that could protect us from breathing it in if we do. So it would be wise to at least look at it from a little bit of distance to observe a little bit more.
I do have a spell in mind, but I have not prepared it.
So since you don't have a prepared spell, I suggest we back off just a little bit more.
Sure.
If anything, Master Axon, if you could just see what's over in this direction.
Okay. What's over in this direction?
Okay. All right, and now you get to see the rest of this room.
Oh my.
There are several of them. Many of them.
I don't like this.
And as you're looking at them, how they move, how they breathe, synchronizes together with your heartbeat.
I don't like this more.
Mm-hmm. And I quickly, Master Axon, I suggest let's back off from here. This smells like trouble.
Very well.
There's another alcove over here, though. If you want to try to go around there, maybe. Or did you want to go over to here?
I'll I'll go down here first.
All right.
Oh, we follow.
Takes you back almost to where you once were, except there's another trail way down over here.
Hmm.
I like get up there and follow.
I motion to the rest of the, because he's doing down south. Let's go.
And you guys are climbing over. You're not want to take it a little longer way.
Yeah, sure. Just kind
Sure.
of go around.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You guys can climb over. That's fine. You're good.
Oh, cool.
All right. How far do you want to go?
I'll go down.
More of the path is revealed to you, Axon.
Follow me, the axon.
So far, so good. There's something a little around the corner. Okay. And in this room, with many different pieces of, oh, sorry, of, it seems like hay, it seems like fungus, seems like rock, stone. You're not too sure, but you're all covering something.
Can I try and move the hay?
You want to move it? Okay. Go a little closer then. So, are you wanting to move this side, with this side, or do you want to just clear out like this side here?
I'll clear out in front of me first.
All right, just one side.
I'll eventually clear out it all, I guess.
You see two large eggs. One largely grayed out, and the other one a very light glowing blue and teal.
Yo,
Freaking show keeps moving back.
yo, calm down. What's the big idea, man?
You see Cho's just
Oh.
like eyes light up, just. That's
Oh. Yes, Chair. I'll continue removing the other two.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Yes, Chair.
So, ooh, the teal
Two
one
more.
looks very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I see if I can walk up to it and touch it, and if there's any reaction.
Which one?
The blue one.
Blue one? Okay. Go ahead and roll me. Oh, you're good.
No, what's up? Roll what?
You don't have to roll anything. You're good.
Okay,
These
okay.
fucking mind games.
All right. So,
But the moment you touch it, you do hear something.
wait a minute.
Echoes in a cavern.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, was that you?
I think we have overstayed our welcome. We should probably go.
I look at Accent and I grab that egg and I say, "Here you go."
That egg is too big for you.
Oh gosh.
How big is the egg?
Like, if I were to put it, about half a desk size.
Oh, wow.
We should go. I don't want to meet the mother.
I try to before I leave, I touch it and I try to infuse some chi into it. See if my magic will make it react.
Okay. Roll me a luck check.
Hold on.
Oh no!
Another 10.
Okay.
Suddenly,
You infuse the chi.
Mm-hmm.
Start hearing. And it starts shaking itself. Almost like it's cracking.
You see Cho's eyes just widen and goes, "Come to Papa."
I wonder if anyone's gonna stop him.
And I start to help. I try to help out the egg. I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, my son or daughter, whichever you are."
Axon, can you take Cho and let's leave?
I'm already going at this egg. I'm already taking the thing off.
Joel, that thing, might eat you. It's almost as big as you.
It's okay. I've learned this in the books. It's called imprinting.
God.
All right, what's the plan here, guys? What are you gonna do? You gonna stay there? You wanna take it with you?
Axon, grab
Master Axon,
Cho. We
quickly.
need to leave.
Yes. Well, let's take this. This could be our ally. This could be our ticket out of here.
I'll entertain Cho's thoughts and try to help him carry the egg.
You wanna take the egg?
Fuck.
Is this your answer? You wanna take this egg?
I really don't want to.
You tell me really, because he can't pick up the egg. He can't really do it himself. It's up to you. Either you pick it up or not. Oh, actually, I need to check Cho's strength score real quick. Let's see if he can actually.
I'm a 9.
Nah,
Man, -1.
he's a -1 strength score. There's no way he's gonna pick it up.
Sure, I seriously think this is a bad idea trying to take this egg.
Well, it could become our ally. It seems like it's something that big and it's blue and it's teal. It must be powerful. We can use it in a hunt against that the whatever that gob something.
You even know what it is, Cho?
It's something powerful. It's a creature.
Yeah, and the mother knows you touched it. Now let's go.
Well,
He
if
knows-
we touched it and we're here, we might as well just take it.
He does have a
It
good
was
point.
silent. It was dead silent, and then you touched it. And there was a call. I don't want to meet the mother because anything that pushed out that egg is bigger than what we can do right now.
Well, all I know is that damaged goods aren't returnable, so let's just take it anyways.
I'll help take the egg, even though I know this is gonna go terribly wrong.
You
Yeah,
pick
fuck it. Take the egg.
and pick up the egg. I have you know that you have to put your sword on your back and you carry the egg. You can't really do anything once you're holding this. This thing's huge. Because a backpack cannot fit this kind of egg.
You might be able to track us with the egg. But if we leave it behind, there'll be no reason for it to track us.
Well, we're already here, so it would already have our scent either way.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
matter. It would kill us if it caught us with the egg, though. It might not think we're worth the time if we don't have the egg, though.
Quickly. We must make a decision. Let's go.
Grab Cho and let's go. Don't grab the egg.
Axon, Master Axon, it's all on you.
Okay, so my inner conscious is doing overtime right now because I remembered that I accidentally destroyed one of Cho's eggs. So
It's not the same kind of egg though.
Master Axe, I trust your judgment. Make a decision now.
Let's leave the egg here. I will help you find a good pet later, I promise.
Joe, for a moment, looks dejected and says, "All right, that sound was not very pleasant. Let's go."
Okay.
All right. So, you guys want to make your way out? So, where you guys want to go? Want to keep exploring?
So
Plant room.
we can see that this leads back around, right?
Yes.
The lower path it is.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait for the rest of our group to move their pieces. Alright, we're all going down there, I guess. Seems like a bad idea. In all honesty, everything seems like a bad idea right now.
That's why that egg idea was actually pretty possible. I don't know how many more options we got.
Look at it this way, Joe. Maybe if we meet the mother and she tries to kill us and somehow we end up killing her, then we can go back for the egg.
All right.
If I had my pistol, I wish I shot the egg. We're just like jumping over this water.
It's not a river. You can just
Alright.
walk over it. And then eventually something just grabs your leg.
Are you serious?
No.
Alright.
Would you like it to?
No.
Grabs that third leg.
God damn. All right. Well, you find a little more open area. There is traces of slime and different residue. But there's something a lot more different here. This section is a big tunnel. It's a hole. It's huge. Literally got cloven in.
Huh. I almost want to investigate the tunnel.
It's really high. It on the border edge of your vision when you look up. It still goes higher. And for you can tell, this is probably like the ground of it, but it's still like smushed into a great degree.
I investigate to see what could have possibly made this tunnel, but it seems unnatural.
Sure, tell me how you do so.
Try to see like if what kind of is it a more natural look or is it a carving like there's a carved with claws or some kind of like
All right.
mandibles. Just straight up, it's a visual check, just looking around.
Tell me how Trouble Grog investigates. How does Little Frog Man does things?
All right, so I put my hands behind my back, stay about maybe 10 feet away, and I'm looking just at the opening, like looking down, looking around the ridges, actual ridges of it, the entrance of the tunnel, and then see if I can peer inside a little bit to see if there's anything that I can see.
All right. Go ahead, roll me investigation. Here's what you definitely get to find out. There are traces of residue. You're not too sure. The movement and path of this, it's like a spinning blender of blades keeping going in its own circulation. Like on one side of a smoothing grove, you find, okay, it's going clockwise. And then another segment was going counterclockwise. It seems to be either sharp, hooked, or bladed in some way. And as you look on, it has secreted something, but you're not too sure what it is. Quite gargantuan.
So this is a 10 foot tunnel, like top from bottom to top?
It's beyond 60 feet high.
Oh, the entryway is.
Yes.
Holy crap!
And how wide it is about 80 feet. It looks like this area where you're standing at right now is basically where possibly its mouth or head popped open, and it probably reversed.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to be food for another creature like last time because that was very bad.
Yeah, that's. Where was that noise?
You all heard a bell down that tunnel.
Oh boy, that dinner bell. Let's not be here.
Down this one?
Yeah, the same one you guys are looking.
Boom.
I look at the rest of the team saying, I'd rather not be dinner bell. You know, that could be totally be, you know, we could be his next meal. So let's back away from that thing.
Yeah, let's continue looking for a little bit, then maybe investigate the tunnel.
All right, you guys want to proceed up over here? Okay. The water in this area seems to be a little bit more deeper though, but you can definitely traverse it.
I'll start adventuring this way.
Okay. You start seeing a little different cliffside that you can definitely climb on, and it will definitely lead you back to where you were not long ago. The path is still open. So far, as you continue to walk, feet slowly sink into the water. Are you guys not following him?
I'm following.
Yeah.
Right.
Bell has piqued my interest though.
I'm gonna climb up this side of here because I'm like, I don't want to be in the water. Irony of the frog.
Pirates love the waddle.
That's one way to go about it. And you you find a more little similar alcove, but this time, not like the one you found before, but this hole right here has remnants of eggshells already hatched.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
What color shells are they?
They're all gray, and one of them is teal.
Okay.
Lovely.
So other than that tunnel, there's pretty much no other way to advance.
Oh, but you explored a good portion. Definitely leads you back to the way you were with your friends. You guys get ready to traverse more?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Give me a second.
One.
You all find yourself in a much larger area as you travel through the tunnels, through the caverns, and find different forms of fauna, algae, moss, all different rot, definitely shrooms.
Can I do a nature check to see what exactly these are?
Sure, but tell me how you examine it. So,
Let's see. Take my dagger, kind of poke at a couple of them. Not really cut them or anything, and also just observing for a little bit of time to see if like if they move, if there's certain kind of if they have spores, if they have different flower leaves, or if it's just a straight like a fungus. You know,
Okay, so you gonna use your hands?
don't touch dagger. I don't use my hands. I use the dagger.
Do you poke with your dagger?
Yep. I'm gonna see if I can poke, just to see if there's reactions, and also just observing if there's any flowers or anything like that.
All right, sure. Roll me. I'll give you a choice. You can pick medicine, nature, or arcana. It will yield different results.
Okay, I'll do arcana. I just want to see how magically speaking if there's anything about them.
Okay.
Or just
Go for it. Okay. This sort of vegetation, this sort of like growth, is caused by its own natural phenomenon, but it seems someone has tampered with it. This sort of growth, if you were to try to experiment with it, it may lead to some sort of growth potion.
Did you say both potion?
Growth.
growth.
Okay.
Okay. I take a see if are there anything I can like cut to see if I cut it and take a sample of it?
There are small stems and large stems of it that protrude.
All right, I take some of the smaller stems.
You could always throw a rock at it.
Okay. Throw a rock at it.
You do?
I throw a pebble at it to see what it does.
Oh, you throw a pebble at it? All right. Oh,
I
you
know what
make
this
me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I figured that. Hey!
Good, that means you only take like half damage. You all get pulled by these shrews. Melody matches dodge definitely, but it becomes a lot because eventually you guys bash into her. But she manages to slice off you guys and does not take a ton of damage. As the whole lot of you, it's not too much. It'll be okay. So for Crazy and Cho, you guys take 13 bludgeoning damage, and Exxon and Melody, you guys take half. So you are all literally, let me see which direction, how far you guys go. I'm gonna take a look to see. Okay, I'm gonna roll this to see how far you guys actually go. If it's a 10, well, that's a problem. Okay, it's only halfway. So you all get launched about bam right into the ceiling and landing on this little platform right here. Yep. Now you can see the area a lot more in its splendor.
Ow.
Well, that was an adventure.
Just like Mario. Boing. Ah! Yep. What'll be now?
Okay. How deep is the water in front of us?
Well, you're about 60 feet high from it, so you can't really tell from here unless you want to just jump down, climb down.
No thanks.
Well, not far from you, you definitely see a bridge that is literally a mushroom stalk fallen over, acting like one.
I'll go over here and cross the bridge.
Can I use evasion to
Sure.
so I don't take any damage?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gonna follow them.
All right. Try to move where you want to go. Go ahead and make me a group stealth check, by the way, while you're trying to go about this. Whatever investigations or challenges that you guys are trying to do?
Hey.
You're on. 19.
Cossacks on.
Ah, god dang. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, 1 second. I need to take a look at something. Take a look at me notes. Take a look at me notes. Alright. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. Hopefully has a good time watching.
One day I'll have okay stuff.
Alright.
One day.
All of you, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Hey.
Perception. Dang it.
This is a group perception check, so well, the critical didn't work very well. Yeah, monkey up. All right. As you all strain your senses, Melody managed to hush you all down, even though the loud clanking sound from Axon. You hear two different splashes. One up north and one down south. And then you also hear the slight raveling, shaking the ground.
Okay, so we heard splashing and now the ground is shaking?
Yes.
How big are these shrooms?
They vary in different sizes. Some as small as Cho or smaller than him. Big as him. Big as your hand. Or as tall as the house.
I'm gonna like point past my friends and like make a motion like we should go. Probably.
Sure, let's go. Which direction? Yeah, I'll just do it this way.
Second. Okay. So what's your marching order, by the way, guys? Who's going where?
First.
Okay.
Goes in the back, but probably not actually that far back. Hopefully.
So it's Axon, Cho, then Melody, then Crow. See who gets this one. Alright. Give me a second. Oh boy. Bro, make me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Dang it.
Oh boy. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. As you all are traveling steadily through the dock, Crow, you look up the side with your crossbow out, keeping at attention. And all of a sudden you see something very large ceiling and wet, dripping. As it wraps around you and it pulls you to it. We'll also take damage. As you're pulled, alright, guy, let's hopefully, but you will take 13 necrotic damage as you're pulled all the way from afar. And right next to you, very hulking, a huge creature. Seems to have some fresh bones in its mouth. Was that flesh? And it took the surprise round on you. So, you were all surprised at this point, except for Melody, who rolled the crit. Roll me initiative, people. Here we go. Don't forget to click your token when you do it, but I'll automatically add for you. Go.
Thank you.
Right. Alright, trouble. Here. Stu-doo-doo. Alrighty then. So, Mr. James Crow, looks like you are caught in quite a pickle, I see.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's see how this goes for you. So, you are pulled to it, you would take the damage, alright. So you're gonna have to make me a strength or dexterity saving throw if this does hit you.
Okay.
And that in fact does hit you.
Definitely, yeah.
Yep, go ahead and make the roll.
Alright.
Let's see, I'll describe to what's happened here in a second.
Damn it.
Okay, so as you got
That's a
tongued and pulled to
dexterity,
it,
not
it, huh? He can pick either one, strength or dexterity.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So as he's pulled by the tongue, the mouth opens wide and tries to swallow him, and he's about halfway into its gullet. You are considered grapple at this point, and you will take 27 piercing damage as it munches onto your body. Looks like he's gonna have some crow of the day. And Cho, you were surprised. You guys can skip. Melody, it is your turn. And Axon is also surprised. It's gonna be.
He's so fucking far away. Holy shit. I'm going to. How far is Axon's light cantrip reach?
Light cantrip. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna say it's. Oh wow, it's only a 20-foot radius. So from him, it will only go about. Yep, not that far actually.
I mean, still consider dim lighting to a certain extent, though, no?
Alright,
Yep. So it's not too far. Sorry.
alright, that's fine. I am going to. Dash 60 feet towards Crow.
That's your bonus
Cunning
action?
action.
Okay.
And then cunning action, thing, stealth or whatever.
You want to do a hide?
I don't want to get bitten by one of these things.
Okay, so you bonus action to move 60. Okay, no, so you standard action, you use the dash, and then your bonus action to hide, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, you can go roll a hide too. And we'll see if it can actually find you. It finds you. As it's munching on Crow, it looks for. It sees another meal for it. Now it is its turn. Let's see. Alright. I have to take a look at my notes. Okay, it's gonna bite on Crow again with the advantage that it has. So if this isn't hit, then he can roll another one. Well, good thing he can roll another one. Alright, okay. Here's what happens. Crow, you are blinded and restrained. And it swallows you.
Oh my goodness.
You will take more necrotic damage. As your life force and essence and your liquid is being sapped from your body and take 7 necrotic damage. Alright, let's. What else it can do? Oh wow, it can also do this. I'm a bastard! Your name is all low key. And its tongue will try to go towards Melody this time. Does the third. Okay, so what's your dex modifier?
3.
So base level armor. Okay, it misses you by 1 point. So you managed to dodge out the way of the tongue. Alright. Let's see, Crow. You are blinded and restrained. Oof, this is not good.
Yeah.
You can try to fight your way out of it. Do you have?
Okay.
Oh yeah, they didn't give you any melee weapons. This is gonna be really hard. So it's gonna be unarmed attacks to try to see if you can get out. You can make how many attack rolls that you have. You can use a bonus action to either do attack roll or action surge or second one. That's up to you. What do you want to do?
Okay. Yeah, I'll, I guess, attack it twice and then second wind.
It took a bit of damage, I see. Oh.
Yes.
Let's see. Well, go ahead and do your rolls, man.
What would unarmed attacks be?
Just do your d20 plus your proficiency and your strength modifier. Ooh.
Okay. Strength is 4. Okay.
Are you stuck?
Yeah, a little bit. So would that
Proficiency
be
bonus is under level and experience.
that'd be
Okay.
8, right? 4 and 4.
Yeah, 4 and 4. Yep, d20 plus 8, and it's gonna be disadvantage.
All right, cool.
Let's see. Oh, you actually hit it. There you go. All right,
Nice.
now roll a d2 plus your strength.
D2. How do I roll D2?
You just type /d2 and add your strength. I'm pretty sure it's a 4.
Oops.
/r space d2.
Oh,
You can add your
thanks.
+4. Yep. Alright, for max damage, let's see. So, in spite of being blind and restrained, and even though he has. Oh yeah, that crossbow. Yeah, that's not in your hands anymore, by the way. They're just bam, bam, trying to punch within it. You're trying to fight for your life, but you're still in its gullet. Alright, your next attack. See what you get. All right, so you do hit it. Go ahead and roll. Deal damage. All right. You did another 5 bludgeoning damage to it. Whoa, bam! Right into its guts. So far, so good.
Nice.
Did well. All right, so let's see.
And
Did
then
a total like
what
11.
was
Yes.
second one again? Sorry. I don't know
It's
what
your
I did.
fighter level. Okay. What's your fighter level? 10, right? Or was it 9?
Yeah, I think 10.
Is it 10 or 9? Well, let's take a look. You are 10. Okay, so just roll a d10 plus 10. D10 to plus the 10.
13 heal.
Oh, you got 13 HP back. That's cute. Alright. He wants to cast Flame
That's my
Sphere.
turn.
Alright, you got 13 HP. Alright, Chubba Grog, what do you do? Your friend has been whisked away.
Oh, man.
Swallowed.
Right. Alright, so I move forward.
Alright.
5 daggers total. 2 daggers in each hand right now. So I'm gonna throw both of them as I move one forward so I can jump.
You gonna throw 2 daggers?
Mhm.
Are you gonna use your chi?
Oh man, those knobs. Yes, I need to do chi. And I will do.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so I spend 1 chi on one of my attacks. The other one I just don't spend extra. I don't spend a chi point.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some rolls. The daggers are finesse weapons, so they're based off your dexterity.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Let's see, Joe. Can you say his booty? That actually hits. That does not hit.
All right, so
Did you
the
add your
first one's
proficiency?
Oh wait, what's my proficiency?
Oh, are you level 9 or 10?
Oh, I did. I am level 9, so I have +4. Never mind.
Okay, so that's +7 to your dex. Okay. So, yeah. So it still misses, but yeah. So now we know. Okay, cool.
Got it. So the first one is one with the chi. So, what's daggers? What, D4?
Yes. Plus your dexterity modifier as well.
Oh, okay. So it would be 2d4 plus 3.
Good to see you, indeed. Good to see you, Tice. Oh, max damage. There you go. You throw a dagger. Whoosh, it hits right on near the side of his eye. You go. And his tongue like slobbering out. As it opens his large mouth, you definitely see somebody struggling and punching as strong as they can within its gullet before it closes its mouth again. Would that be your turn?
I don't think I have any other actions, do I?
No, that's about it. I think you used all your movement. Oh, okay.
Yep, used all my movement. I used both my attacks, so I'm done, I think.
Good. All right, Axon, it's your turn.
I'm dash 60 feet.
Okay, you dash. What else would you like to do?
Let me see. Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment.
You can try to Misty Step. That's a bonus
yeah,
action.
I'll-
Yeah.
I'll Misty Step to get closer.
Alright, go for it. And don't forget to mark off your spell slots. Okay. Melody, it's your turn. What do you do, Melody?
Okay. So I am going to, in order to shadow swap with something, I need to
You're not gonna be
I
able to
need
swap
have
with
sight
Crow.
lines. Yeah, I figured that much. I am going to. Let's see. wisdom I took this thing. Okay,
What shall it be?
this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going to do a use a minor illusion cantrip,
Okay.
which I can do.
All right.
And I'm going to cast it behind Cho, as I can apparently cast it within a 30-foot thing.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to, I guess, intimidate this thing by making it do a total beast roll.
Let's see. Illusion. Minor illusion is quite limiting, but let me take a see what I can do. Let's see. Minor illusion. You hear the sound of an or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. Duration also ends if you dismiss as an action. Okay. Whisper to scream. So you're doing a total beast roar.
Yes.
Right behind Chow. In order to intimidate it.
In order to intimidate the monster beast thing.
Okay. What is your intelligence modifier? I'll have him make it do a roll to see how effective this can actually be.
3.
Okay, so you're 3 plus your fancy 7. Okay, it's a 15. So it has to pass a charisma of 15.
Wait.
What?
You said intelligence, so...
Yes,
Okay,
it has to
okay.
pass a charisma saving throw. Dude, I'm basing the DC off of your skills here. Give you a fighting throw. Okay, it definitely gargles and is afraid of Cho. Because it came in that direction.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. But with this loud screeching roar.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. No, alright, so no one has been able to see this, but another one goes up. Right up north. Enjoying combat. Attracted by the noise.
Alright.
It's about to get a little bit die here. Join at the end of its, so we have 13. But this one starts coming up. Okay. Will that be your turn?
Unless I'm able to also make an illusion of myself.
Is it a bonus
Next to
action
Joe.
to do it?
Let me see.
You just throw low.
I do not think so. Yeah, no. Alright. So moving on.
All right, so you're good.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let's see this one. He is going to. Oh shit! So he's afraid of you. Well, no, he's afraid of Cho, not afraid of you. So he's actually gonna. It's gonna tongue you again. The mighty tongue. Wham! All right, 11 will miss you, but he will also still continue to munch on Crow. All right. And Crow, a lot of your guts, your life force is being drained. You take 8 more necrotic damage. Okay. So you can try to keep damaging within its guts. But trying to climb out is probably not gonna be the best point. So punching is probably what you got left. I mean, you still got action surge unless you want to just try to pump it all in one go.
Oh,
Technically,
yeah, that'd be
you
like 4 attacks, right?
well, actually 3, because when you do action surge, you also get your bonus action back. So punch, punch, bonus action, other punch, and then again.
Okay.
So you want to do it as 6 punches?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, roll me 6 times.
Right.
So it's your D20 plus 8.
I attempted to make it a melee weapon. I don't know if it worked. I'll just see if this works.
Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and this all disadvantage. So go ahead and roll 5 more.
Okay.
Yeah, one more, I believe. I'm gonna go 6. All right, so 13. Okay, that missed. 14, that missed. 14, that missed. They all miss. You're just going as best as you can.
Damn
You're like,
it.
bam, 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 punching and kicking. Let me out, yeah! And being blinded and restrained. It is dark. It is slimy, and it hurts, and it sucks complete ass. That's your turn. All right, Cho, it's your turn. Jesus.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna run up to it and just stabby.
The mighty little frog goes to stab. All right, go for it.
Oh, sorry. And then one of them is cheat, has an extra cheat on it. So
All right. No, not rolled high enough. Stab, stab.
so that's the first attack.
All right, 2, 4 plus 3.
12 damage.
All right, what a little damage. Okay then. This guy. Actually, hold on. This one. All right, fair enough. He's gonna take his turn to hoppity hop hop over here. Kaboom! He's on his way. All right, Axon, your turn.
Oh, by the way, because he's afraid of me, do I get advantages on my attacks?
Hmm.
I don't know what.
With the frightened condition, they have disadvantage attacks against you.
Oh, okay, we got it.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep. In certain
Oh,
circumstances,
it's
I would say. Ow. Those circumstances, I
That's-
would. Dear God, the echo. We need to fix that one day. All right, go ahead.
He's fine, he's
Oh,
fine.
bonus action compelled duel. Yeah, compelled duel on the frog that has prayer.
Huh?
Compelled duel on the frog.
Okay. Couple duel. Let's see. No, it's all right. All right, it fails. And now it is compelled to hit you. And just you.
Excellent.
All right, and that's your action. What else would you like to do? So as you point forward and with your wars of litany and yelling at it and glowing brightly, it well, definitely focus attention on you now. It's definitely very hungry.
I'll attack it.
All right, compelled duel is a standard action, I believe. I don't think you have any more attacks. But let's-
Yeah, compel duel is a bonus action.
It is a bonus action. All right, go ahead and attack it. Well, they're actually working for the drow. Sure, you can. So that's one way to go about it. Ha 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 ha! All right, this is gonna be a really bad one. So you're gonna have to roll damage because at a point as you try to strike it, it opens his mouth, and you're gonna basically stab Crow in his butt.
Ow, ow.
So 2d6 plus your strength. You got booty stabbed by your ally. Sure one. You take 10 damage, Mr. Crow. You feel a big sharp on your butt cheek. You may need a new pair of pants. All right, Axon, you have another attack. What would you like to do?
I'll try to hit it again.
Oh, that was minus 40. Whoops.
All right. That actually hits. Go for it. After stabbing Crow, you go like, sorry, and you go and try and smash overhead on its head. And you do 10 slashing damage, and you right in between its eyes, though it's still pretty hearty and whole. All right, Melody.
Sorry, bro.
There you go. Okay.
I will summon a illusion of myself up on the switch, and then I'll move forward to where everyone else is. And I don't think I can do anything else after that.
Okay, sure.
An illusion of myself, that is. The one that consumes shadow shards. Yeah.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, this guy, he is still gonna continue to munch on Crow for free. Free food.
Free food.
8 necrotic damage to you, good sir. And let's see, since you all move close to it. Okay. It is going to try and eat Axon. It will eat Axon. Alright, good sir. What is it but pie, baby? It shouldn't be too bad. 19 piercing damage, and you are grappled. And for its bonus action, it will swallow you along together with Crow. You guys get to be buddies together.
Yay.
And you're grappled and restrained and blinded on that.
Covered in body fluids, fussing up against each other.
Yep, and you take 7 necrotic damage. Calm down, Shaman, with you and your ships and fascinations.
Your lead.
To certain degrees. Alright, and that'll be his turn. Alright, Crow. You have a roommate now.
Apologize action if I accidentally punch you.
Alright, I apologize action. Alright, go ahead and punch the hell out of it. You have like 3 punches.
Cool.
Alright. Oh wow, those actually all hit. And let me check something here real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that hurt really. Okay, that's 16. Alright, well, it's gonna have to make a con save. Yep. Let's see how bad it is. Alright. One of you will be thrown up. So I'm just gonna roll I'm just gonna go high and low on this.
Okay.
Alright, the guy who got his ass shanked. Crow, you get spat out. Boom, and you land prone.
Oh no.
Your crossbow is like way over here, by the way, so. Oh, he got his fists. But Axon is still stuck. Alright, Charles, your turn.
Alright, let's do some damage. Do some tango, boom, boom, boom. And stab him twice.
Okay. Doo-doo. Those do indeed hit. 12 damage. Oh, and it's still trying to munch. So these very great rages frogman. So tell me, how do you attack? How do you go into this frenzy?
All right, so I kind of do like little boxing moves. It's like going kind of hopping around, pop, 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 pop. And you see me dancing to the south of him as I stab him twice, pow, 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 right in his anus.
God, yeah. All right. And this guy, whoop, he's in range and he's gonna tongue a melody. The tonguing shall begin, and that's a natural one. Instead, as he tries to tongue, he latches onto a shroom. He's gonna have to make a con save as well. So he pulls the wrong thing. He eats a shroom, but for a moment he starts changing color, but he shakes it off. All right, Axon's your turn. So unlike Crow, who dropped his crossbow, you still have your weapon.
Let's see.
That actually exists as Shamu.
Yeah.
Would you like to go meet it?
No.
No toad.
Hypnotoad. Really. All right. Well, the only thing you really got is maybe. Well, oh yeah, you're blind, grappled with a strain. You can't cast any spells, dude. So you can only try to swing.
Stab, stab,
Yeah,
stab,
okay.
stab.
It's all with disadvantage. Yay!
She'll roll twice for her dex man.
All right, that one does hit. Your second one. Oh well, you do get one swing off. All right. So only one of the attacks actually really hits. So go ahead and roll your damage for that one. Do 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 do. Gotta be 11 damage. Dear God. All right, it's gonna have to make a con save again.
Can I change that to
You what?
great weapon fighter? I can reroll either a 1 or a 2 on my damage die.
Sure, go ahead. All right, that's right. You also was casting a spell. So actually, I'm gonna need you to make a con save as well. Con check. All right, so you do about 15 points of damage. All right, the spell compel duel still goes through. All right, Melly, it's your turn.
Alright. So the illusion of mine is still up here, correct?
Yes.
I should be able to do this. Yeah, I'll be able to do this. So it's an illusion of myself.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Crow, shadow swap with it. Hopefully taking Crow with me, maybe. And then
Does your shadow jump allow you to take people with you?
I don't know. I've done it in the past. I've taken Titus with me at one point.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can take it with you.
All
right.
And I'm going to have my shadow clone attack. Well, it doesn't do any damage. It just will look like it's attacking the fog thing.
Mm-hmm. Right, go ahead and move your tokens to your respective places.
So Quo, you're coming with me. We all up heal.
All right.
All right, and that's your turn.
Cunning action.
To
Stealth.
from here, it's definitely pretty much just gonna see you. There's no hiding at this point. You're literally on the open, yeah.
And it's not Golok?
Huh?
Well,
It's
if I
not
stealth,
dark enough for them to not see.
well, I'm a Shadow Don. I can Shadow mode.
Yeah. This is not. It's not gonna help you. I mean, is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to shadow meld? This is not gonna help. Yeah. All right. So that's your turn. Okay, so Axel's gonna take free damage again. Your food. Like if you knew you're Ismar, so you only take 4 necrotic damage.
No.
All right. Let's see. So the only person that's next to it is Cho, so he's gonna try to eat Cho.
He has
This is
disadvantage.
Oh, it misses terribly. All right, and that will be its turn. All right, Crow. Funny enough, you actually got teleported to where your crossbow's at, so you can definitely pick that up and take a shot.
Oh, really? Yay.
Yep. Talk about good
All
timing.
right. Yeah. I guess I'll shoot it. Kia.
All right, go ahead.
Crossbow.
That does it. Your crossbow is like fitting, and who are you hitting? What are you hitting? The new guy?
I guess, yeah, this guy.
You're hitting the new guy?
Yeah.
Seems good, seems good. Alright, let me take a quick. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's go. Alright. For 12 piercing damage. Alright, will that be your turn?
Yeah, because I don't think I can fire it twice.
Oh, you can.
Oh, can I? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, the attack action and reloading it or loading the bolt is all in the same one.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, because it would suck ass as a guy who like does range damage with like a crossbow or a gun or an archer,
Yeah.
where they just skip one turn just to reload, which is really dumb.
Yeah,
All right,
the-
that also hurts too.
So it's
Like, this ain't no goddamn crazy musket thing from fucking back in the day. All right,
like...
all right. You take your 2 attacks. They both land on tink, and it starts slobbering with its tongue, and it's slowly coming towards you two now.
God.
You have its attention.
That's my turn, I guess.
All right. Chopper Grog, it is your turn.
So I keep dancing to the left over here, kind of circling like a boxer. And I keep stabbing at his anus and its tail.
Anus in the tail, Jesus. All right, go ahead and roll that. Dancing around it. That does hit. All right, both of those do hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stab,
Cut off the
stab.
Cut off the tail. Cut off the tail. Cut off the... I want your tail, damn it.
Get the tail.
This is Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, goddamn. All right, so this guy, he is going to. All right, he's gonna try to tongue Crow, who shot him.
Oh.
That will hit you. You are
Damn
grappled.
it.
All right, you'll take some
Damn it.
necrotic damage. All right, so you take 11 necrotic damage, and will also try to bite you.
Okay.
That also does hit you. All right, you can take some piercing damage. 18. In total, you take 9 points of damage.
Ow, that really hurts.
Are you still up?
Crow, he's still up.
All
I got 3 HP.
right, Axon's your turn.
This
Master
attack-
Axon, if you can hear me.
as Cho screams loud as he can into the mouth of this gobblehead.
His bottom mouth.
Into the bottom mouth. Well, there's, or he's yelling through the asshole into the stomach. There's that too. All right. What are you gonna do? Oh, the both of those miss. All right, Exxon, you miss. How work? Would that be all?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Yep, you're stuck in a nutshell. All right, Melody. All right, your turn.
I'm gonna move to this thing's side and attack it,
Okay.
I guess. How many times can I attack it?
You can take your standard action, hit it once, and you can take your bonus action to stab it again. Oh, you only have one short sword, huh? So you only get one. All right, so you do hit. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage, because Crow's there.
You know, if you did that from the beginning.
He'll take in total about 19 damage. Good.
It's like Chove yells out, "It's about damn time!"
It's like, I'm a little frog man, I show more courage than you, Jesus. Oh, goddamn. Alright. That's hilarious, little frog guy. Okay. He is still going to try and eat Cho at a disadvantage. Well, bite him. 20.
It hits.
Alright. His bite will hit you for 21 piercing damage. And oh, not only that, Axon gets hit with some necrotic. You get to hit with 2 necrotic damage. And it's going to swallow you, Cho, and you will take an extra 13 necrotic damage. So you guys are both inside of it. Alright, Crow. Your turn. You can try to shoot at it at a disadvantage. Oh, no, wait, you're grappled. Shit. You can try to shoot at it. You just wiggle one arm to shoot at it, but it'll be disadvantage. It's gonna be hard. You want to try that?
Wait, where am I about? Like, it has me with its tongue, right?
Yeah, it has you grappled. You can try to use like one hand to shoot your crossbow. It's gonna be tough. Did you get one shot?
Okay. No.
Or you can try to break out of the grapple with your strength or dex check.
Ooh. Those usually fail, but I feel like I should try that.
Yeah, buddy.
In case it eats me, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so strength saving throw.
Go for it. Yeah, how are you gonna save from this goddamn frogu? Alright, you break free. Boom. Like, you just show off the tongue. What do you want to do now?
Yeah.
You have a great overwhelming success, so I'll let you do whatever you need to do. You can try to disengage and run away, or you can just try to get a pot shot in the face. Like twice.
May as well shoot it, I guess.
Go for it.
He's gonna man fight. Man fight.
Man fight. If only you had advantage. Alright, so 16. Alright, so both of those actually hit at close range, so it'll take 15 points of piercing damage. As you shoot the crossbow bolts, one right above its lip, and another one almost near its eye, and one. It definitely wants to eat you now. Definitely. Also, is looking over at Melody too, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, Cho, it's your turn.
I'm inside this damn belly of the beast.
Correct.
I look at Axon. Master Axon. Oh, it's good to see you alive. Oh, this goop. And I start. So let's go. Stab, stab, stab.
Over it. You roll a 1, you stab Axon. Over the Sally, do not hit as you're like switching, starting, trying to swim like a tadpole. Ah! And it's like the guy on the ground that just lays on his back. He's like, bring it on. All right. This one will, let's see, who did the most damage to him? I'll go for Melody. Let's see. Wow. That's the bite. Melody. You will take 21 piercing damage. And
Can he dodge that?
Shush. You can uncanny it for 10 damage.
Alright.
And it's going to, as you are grappled, it will swallow you, will blind and restrain at this time. And you will take some necrotic damage. You take 9 necrotic damage. Alright. Axon, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I am tired of this. You will spit us out. Activating.
All that said is blah 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 blah.
I'm getting tired of this thing, so I'm gonna activate Radiant Soul and attack it.
Okay, go for it. What you got going? What will it be?
I believe the first one misses.
Let's see. Oh, second. Oh. The first one does miss. The second one actually does hit. For about 10 damage.
So it takes 20.
The radiant thing, is that based off your level? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I take 20 damage, and actually, let's see. Roll its con. That's what happens here. Okay, still sustains. Teetering on the edge. You guys have gutted and sliced the shit out of this thing. It looks like it's about ready to throw you up too. It's close. All right, Melody, you are stuck in its gut. What do you want to do? Well, yeah, you can just stab it once. That's about the best you can do.
Do I get, if it lands, do I get sneak attack damage since Chloe's still outside of it?
Nope.
Damn it! Alright.
I mean, you can't see Crow. You can't work in tandem with him.
And that
so.
doesn't hit anyway.
Yep, you miss as you try to stab your short sword. Like, the goo's on me. Yep, there's a lot of innards in there. All right, now it's its turn. It will give you guys some tasty necrotic damage. So both Axon and Cho will take 4. Axon takes 2. And it sees Crow not too far away, and it will try to tongue him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, the tongue, let's see, pulls you. Actually, make a, oh yeah, there we go. Actually, it doesn't really matter because you're pretty much gonna automatically fail this. You'll take some necrotic damage, and you said you were like 1 HP?
3.
3? Well, let's, yeah, you'd fall even if you roll 3 ones. Okay, you take some necrotic damage, and you're pulled and you're knocked down.
Alright.
And it pulled you close to it. Yep. This ain't looking good. And Crow, make me a death saving throw.
Okay. There is death save.
There we got going here.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Chloe may not be getting.
Alright, that's 1 success. Alright.
Hey.
Here we go.
Cho, what do you want to do?
Guys. My rage
Cho.
is pierced twice again.
Use your chi.
No, I don't use.
Alright,
Oh, God.
you try to spin around and cut like a Beyblade inside the stomach. To no use, you're just restrained like, get me out! Alright. This one. There's nobody outside, is there? Everyone's in the stomach.
No, it's right.
Alright. It'll just keep on trying to digest Melody for 6 necrotic damage. Alright, Axon, it's your turn. Enemy going down swinging.
Keep on attacking.
Alright. Rage against the dying of the light. Both of those will miss as you start swinging with great bright light. All right, Melody, it's your turn.
Fucking hell.
Man, these freaking dinos are cancer.
Fucking hell.
It's not acid damage, Knuckles, because it's necrotic because the innards and the nature of this beast tries to absorb both bone and soul and essence of the creature that's in its gut.
If we
So
had
think of like food processing, except it's not only on a physical level but also on a mental and spiritual level. Yeah. All right, so you try to stab it, and you miss.
Yeah, I tried to stab it, and I fucked up.
No, it's okay, Knuckles.
Feels bad, man.
It's homebrew. You know how it is. But hi, buddy. How you doing? And Medi tries to dance around and spin like a ballerina, but nope. But your clothes and your body get soiled, that's for sure. Now you can't get married. That's an Asian. That's an Asian thing, by the way. All right. Okay, this guy. Ooh, it's his turn. All right, so you guys get necrotic damage again. It's guts. You guys take 12. Okay. It will automatically bite onto Crow to pull its stomach, and you will automatically fail 2 death saving throws.
Oh no.
All right, Crow, it's your turn, and it swallows you too. So, guys, you get another third roommate. Crow's with you, and you can't really see him, but you don't feel another
Might be
body.
the end, man. Because
All right, Crow, death saving throw.
This might be the end.
I curse you.
Oh, no! He cursed me.
All right. No one gets to see this at all. No one gets to witness this. But Crow is just in the body of this gobblehead, just squirming about as the life fades from him. All right, Cho, what do you got?
Oh man, here we go. Well, let's see. I know I can use a. Oh crap! All right, I'm just gonna.
All right. I feel you, Knuckles. I feel you. So, Cross fell through the same throws. He's dead. All right.
Oh my gosh.
All of those will miss. As you're trying to like stab and push, and there's like a new body in there. Like, what the hell's going on? And definitely it is EQ. It's crowded. All right, and this one will do more free damage against Melody again. With necrotic damage. Yes, and that'll be 12 necrotic damage to you. All right, Exxon. What you wanna do? What you wanna?
Can I try to heal Crow?
You don't even know he's in there. You're blind here. Yeah, you're blinded.
Okay. I'll keep attacking then.
All right.
Oh gosh.
That last one actually hits as you stun it through its stomach. The 3 of you fall down prone. Boom, boom, right next to each other. And Axon, Cho, you get to see Crow's not moving. He's not breathing either. Alright, Melody, your turn.
Alright, shit sword, let's go.
I curse you!
Let's go. Let's go.
Got cursed.
And you flail about like a helpless maiden. Alright. Oh, this thing's already dead. Bro is dead. Chose your turn. There's still one frog left, and it's looking to you guys now.
And now I'm focusing and calling out to Greed. Greed, Master Greed, if I die, you will never see gold ever again from me. This is not gonna work.
Are you calling on Greed?
I am calling on Greed.
Oh shoot.
Tell me how you coax him forth.
I offered to him saying, so far I've been faithful in my greediness for gold and for gain, But if I were to perish today, you'll never see, or not never, but you'll never see from me another cent of gold because I will no longer be in this world. So if you would, I entreat you, fill me with your power.
Okay, roll me a d20. Let's see how we go about this.
Jeebus. Oh.
Oh shit. So we fade to a different plane. It's dark, wet, dripping sound, and you hear the moving of coin as it brights up, where you see different gems, many kinds of loot surrounded everywhere. And you see the green glob, the eyes of green, and its manifestation as it starts building itself up with the loot. It's huge.
What do you mean we won't have any more? You need to live. Why? Or maybe you should die and I can find someone else that can satiate my needs.
Well, you see my empire growing. It's getting there. I could see the future. It's not just only a small town, but many, many cities, our trade networks, piling upon millions upon golds. Come and fill me, and I will pursue my dream and this vision that you'll never ever see it end.
All right, you can make a roll with advantage with persuasion. And you're telling him the truth, right? You're not lying.
I'm telling the truth, that's for sure.
All right. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no!
God.
All right, you summon him forth, but now he goes.
You give me empty promises. Give me something. Promise me something that I can have.
What is it you desire?
What do you have that is worth?
All my life, I will give you the rest of my life to pursue the gold in my empire. Every cent that I have. The gems.
So,
gold.
are you wanting to commit your life to making money and forever making your own treasure hoard? Is that what it is? Like, what are you trying to put here?
Yeah, I'm trying to put forward a thing. When it comes to like the persuasion saying, whatever, all the gold that I have is going towards making more gold to build a horde of golden empire.
He needs. All right. And he goes,
I need something concrete. What do you have now? Give me something.
Okay. Let's make a pact. Oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
We already have that pact. I inhabit your body. I kept you alive.
Well, what do you want, Greed? This is it. I only have this one life.
Then maybe your life should be forfeit.
I give you my soul at the end of this life. Is that what you want?
No, your soul is too small. You have done greatly well. I need something else. Yes, I know what I want now. I want you to find a dragon's hoard. Take a dragon's hoard, you will promise me.
Dragon's horde. Okay. Dragons? I will get you dragons and its horde.
And I will give you a timeline, a limit. I won't tell you when, but you will succeed.
This is my life. All I have left. You hold me. I am at your will and your mercy.
Is that so? There's also something here to cement it. If you perform well, then we don't have to worry about the deal we've made. Two choices. The Gem of Crow. The Amulet of Axon. Wait, The woman, take her veil.
Okay.
Which do you offer?
Oh gosh. Okay.
So for of his 3 other party members, Axon's amulet was given to him by his wife. Rose gemstone is his only eye of sight, and the magic item that Melody has is what keeps her her presence hidden, her face.
Mm,
My face got fixed though.
Well, do you have your veil on you?
No, because I
Exactly.
everything got
You've been
taken.
using it to keep you hidden from certain somebody.
All right. Since I'm let's see. All right. I actually value as a character as Cho thinks he thinks of value, and when he looks at value, when he ranks it, he deems Melody's hiding away is probably the lowest of the totem. Oh, by her dad. Okay, now that's sentimental. All right, Crow. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
I mean,
We're gonna have to take your eye.
The eye was given by Titus for a reward because he had his other eye smashed.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
This is what we got to do now.
Okay, so you offer the eye.
Very well. It is the eye then. Everything else shall be squandered equally.
Are you sure? This is it.
Are you sure?
Last time. I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
Without Crow's eye, he can't see.
I know.
This is a hard choice to make.
And
he's dead though.
he also looks dead. Is this it, Cho?
Yeah, he does look pretty dead right now. Yeah. Okay. Gonna take the eye. Gotta give the eye. We'll figure out a different way.
All right. Very well. After this ends, you will touch upon the eye. It shall be mine.
All right, mighty breeze.
As the form of Cho disappears, so too does something else replace it. The large, monstrous, liquidous, gaseous form of greed. You'll still be on the turn order, so it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right. There. Walk up to him. Say, "Greed smash."
Say greed smash.
And
You go and smash it. You bonk on its head and its guts, and it spills out Melody. It's instantly dead.
Wow.
The combat is over. And as Axon and Melody get to see the form of greed, and then slowly it turns to look over at Chobargrog. I mean, sorry, where Crow is. His hand reaches over, and one slimy finger jabs into the eye socket of Crow and pulls out the gem. Psst. Slowly is absorbed in the body.
Ah, yes. I am satiated for now. This item, so valued. Through battle and hard-earned and with death.
And it slowly deforms. Price for calling upon great power. As it fades away. And now stands Chobargrog. And as you see Chobargrog, the lifeless form, no longer having a gem, of Crow. Axon. Crow's there laying limp. Melody, you see whole altercation happen.
What just happened?
What do you do, Axon?
Can I want to try to call upon Norden to help bring Crow's soul back to his body.
Are you trying to use a spell or are you trying to pray?
Pray. I don't have anything to use for Revivify.
You don't have anything for Revivify, that's right. Oh. You're gonna make a religion check.
Very well.
See what you can do. And Norden's flame is nowhere near here. Alright, roll me a d20. If you take upon your holy symbol and praying, though at the beginning you never adhered to the gods before. Many gods, be they good or evil, have committed acts of atrocity, of beauty, great beautiful countenance, and shows great demeanors of depravity and other horrors. He who embodies the symbol of war and flame, the great furnace and its forges, usually gives no mercy. As towards your vision, and if within your mind, you are kneeling, you see the fiery furnaces, the forges, darkened skies, fire that streaks out, lava that bursts and gouts forth, and two eyes that look at you, way deep in the smoke, a large throne, most of the image obscured, but you can definitely hear the clinking of metal, the suit of metal that you're familiar with, as it shuffles and moves its feet.
And so here now, you call on me. And for what? A selfish wish. What are you doing here?
I would like to ask you to bring Crow's life back. In trade, I'll give you many glorious battles so you can see wins.
There has to be more than just glorious battles. Not long ago, you had swelled to the great vengeance for many a year, and now you come so, like a child squabbling when you have committed a small trifle and seeking pardons, but yet on the behalf of a friend. This is not likely that can be done. If I were to help you, someone and something else will rear its head. A price will be paid, not of my own will, but of the balance of the world as it had shattered twice already.
Whatever happens, I will deal with it.
This is not my realm. The goddess, Lante, is whom you would have spoken to. You will have to adhere to something, an oath, or to give up something. Then something can be bargained. What do you give up? What do you swear and adhere to, which is already not blatant?
I swear to adhere to those that fall, to make sure that their souls are laid to rest.
Not enough. When warriors pass, they turn to ash. As for the souls, they are not of my partaking. You are asking the wrong person, God. Ever since you started believing in them now, this is not enough.
If I must, I will give my soul.
Your soul is not enough. You will have to take on a different oath and a different deal.
And what would that be?
Then you will give up on the memories and the love of he who was your wife as a price. Pay. And all you will know is of the great war and deeds and vengeance that you must carry out.
I cannot.
Then he dies, and his soul gone elsewhere. And then the vision fades. You're back to where you were.
I'm gonna run over and poke Quill.
He's dead.
I kneel and give a solemn silence. Crow, Master Crow, your sacrifice was not in vain. And then I quickly will go over to one of the corpses and try to see if I can extract some proof, proof that we killed these things.
Sure, you can lop off, say it in your eye, and you do that. Yep.
May I attempt to play and
Sure. What do you say or do? Axon gave up his prayer of what he sought. What do you do?
Okay, so I know Alante is the goddess of death, and Sathwanta is the goddess of life.
Yeah.
Can I type what I'm going to say, or do I have to say it?
You're gonna have to say it.
Fuck. Alright, I will get on one knee, taking the shit sword and, stabbing it into the ground, and doing, the night kneel thing where the sword is in front of me.
Okay, you kneel down.
Fuck, I don't have any gold on me. Alright, shit, alright. I'll close my eyes and I guess attempt to contact Kalante.
Okay.
Alante, goddess of death. A comrade has perished. We need him back in order to face the coming trials. Is there any way that he would be able to rejoin us in life? Anything that I would be able to offer? Either in service or in exchange for his life.
You could try making a religion check. Severe. Let's see. Alright, go ahead and make me a d20. You do the best you can. Try and contact the goddess of souls in the afterlife. But carrying no symbols, adhering to not to just her, the connection does not form. Though there is a side beholden on around this area that you definitely feel of being watched. Got it? All right. You guys can try to trek on through a different
Axon
path.
takes his body.
All right. You could try to go back towards the path you came, but it might be dangerous too. You can try and find a different path. Up to you guys.
Was this the thing we were supposed to kill?
I don't think so.
Well, you can always
Did
make
not
a
get close to
nature check on this or Arcana check.
Arcana time. Or yeah.
It's either you do it with aid, or you do it as a group, or you do it yourself, Cho. So you gotta pick one.
Wait, do it with 8 or what?
People can so you can either do it with aid, which means if someone else is proficient in it, they can give you advantage, or you all do it as a group, or you just do it yourself.
Who wants to aid me?
I don't have it trained.
Me either.
What about nature?
I don't think I have that trained. Give me a sec.
Nope.
Alright.
Well, Cho, you can always rely on a best 2 out of 3, or you can rely on yourself.
Crow is affected by Axon's aura, right?
don't know
Yeah.
if
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna entail, but sure.
Would that help with the roll? Probably not.
Nope. That's only for saving throws.
Alright.
Okay.
So 2 out of 3, Cho, or you want to do it by yourself?
I mean, these guys can't even do it. So, well, they could attempt to, but it would.
So you want to take those responsibility yourself?
Yeah, I just think it.
Mingri went through. All right. This is indeed the gobblehead. Yep. This is indeed the creature.
Oh man! All right.
And there's 2 of them.
Take some proof. Yep, let's take proof for both of them.
You want to take 2 heads?
2 hits, better than 1.
Okay.
And try to see if I could chip out a couple of teeth, put it in my stash.
With
take
this,
those.
I'm gonna have to make you do some rolls to harvest it.
Okay.
So to do this very carefully and very smartly, I'd give it 2 different avenues. So, I'm gonna have to put it at a. Let's see the harvest. All right, you have a choice to do either intelligence check or a wisdom check. So wisdom being an experience, intelligence being very smartly academically.
Intelligent tech. All right, so just roll it in safe.
Yeah, just roll it twice. Oof. So you get the heads, but you actually get like 4 gobblehead teeth, but the other one you really wrecked on terribly, and it's the body itself is starting to decompose quite quick, and it's starting to behave like that green liquid you saw that leaped out at you.
Oh crap!
Yeah, eventually you'll get there. So what'll be? Go back to what way you came, or go to a different path?
We're going back to the village.
Yeah, but what path are you gonna take? Do you want to go back the same way you came from, or do you want to take a different path?
Let's take a different one.
Let's take the same one because we don't know how to go anywhere else and we might get lost.
If we take the same one and there's other stuff there,
We take a different one and we get lost and end up wandering endlessly.
I mean, either way, you get screwed, right?
That's right.
It just depends on how much you want to reduce the amount of getting screwed. But don't mind me.
Now realize, remember the eggs were there, so
Yeah, I know, but we're going back as fast as possible.
You can take a short rest, by the way.
Yeah, I just want to say short rest.
Go ahead and spend your hit dice. And Axon will be busy carrying Crow's body.
Yep.
Go ahead and spend how much hit dice you guys want.
Alright.
Let's hope they actually treat Crow's body better than how the tavern is treated. Oh.
Poor tavern.
Fuck my roll.
Well, good thing you're like level 10, so you guys have like 10 dice to basically throw to heal yourself. Big Cho is like what, level 10?
Still.
Oh, no, okay.
This one I'm gonna use a chi point to enhance my heal. So
Sure. Rolling on your HP.
alright, there it is. Take it back.
Oh boy.
And I'm back to full.
Okay. So, what will be? New path, old path?
I'm gonna assume that these things were the parents of the eggs, and we should just go back.
All right. Axon.
You
you're the
could assume.
tiebreaker.
Melody's
What?
not to go
Axon,
and
you're the
explore new
tiebreaker.
ways.
I'm voting for a different path. Melody's going for the same path back.
Different path. Why not?
Alright. Different path it is.
Wind up in Belshire.
Alright, roll me survival. Who wants to do it? And you need to be, well, you need to be proficient in it. I think there's one person that's Axon who's actually proficient in it. So,
Yep.
Volvo's taking the lead on this one, unless someone who has survival can aid him with it.
Not proficient.
Okay. Alright, Volvo.
Crow probably had it.
Let's see how, yeah, Crow most likely did.
I did.
I
I did.
All right. So you got a 14. Let's see where you. Whoops! I hit that wrong button. Let's see. All right. If only you had your gear.
Yep.
No kidding.
All right. All right. So through a long and arduous travel, sticking to the shadows, hiding behind rocks, straying away from danger, eventually all have a great inclination that, you know, you've never been here. You guys are quite lost, but, you know, you're trying to find your way. But as you had left the area, you heard something greatly roar right behind you that you managed to escape from. Clattering of stone as well. Something's happening over there. I think you're not near it. Yet, you start finding a old stone fortress along your travels. It looks like it's like the interesting one, almost like a tower. You guys want to go into it?
Yes, I vote for yes.
We're holding a corpse.
Yep. Are holding a corpse.
Is that necessarily wise right now?
Well, we don't know where the hell we are right now, so we might as well make it a landmark or see some if there's something useful in there, so that we can,
Fine.
and also maybe even make camp if we have to.
Up to you guys. What do you want to do? Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll see something. All right. I'm gonna say real quick. Oops. See, because I didn't know how many of you guys would be here today. Skiddy. I don't have to put Crow's token. He's just being carried, so that's fine. He's Batman. Not token. Yep. Okay. So, while going through the archway of this fortress, a lot of them have been torn in shambles and destroyed. You do see one glowing old crystal, though. It's faint. There's several pedestals and there's several pillars.
I
What would you-
want to go
what would you-
and inspect the crystal.
Okay. How do you investigate or inspect it?
Oh, touch it, see how it feels. Look it over.
Okay, you touch it. The whole room lights up. Start seeing one after another figures showing themselves, almost very ghostly. Seems that they're also talking, but they're kind of like risen from sleep, or some are getting ready, but it looks like they're all moving out in their own tandems.
What is the...
Oh, and then one more slowly starts to move. They all move quickly in unison towards this area. They all stand at attention, like they're waiting. And out from one of them rises a very feminine figure. A great ethereal beauty. A light armored mantle. A flowing white dress. Dazzled in lace. Portrays what seems to be like moonlight. All of the other figures in the room stand at attention. Weapons at the ready and all having their own different kind of form of salutes. The one over here kneels down. His mouth moves, but you hear no sound. She looks about. She puts her hand on the other side to the other sarcophagus. Hands touches it very gently, very affectionately, like a longing. not to the sense of mourning, but you can tell from the features is that whoever is in there, he misses them. And they are asleep. And one by one, images start to fade away. Yet, as they all return to their sleep, it wasn't time yet. And one tells himself in the darkness as they went to go to sleep, watches over hers. Different figure. More dark. Exuding an aura of red, orange, wielding a blade and shield. Stares at the sarcophagus where she was, and looks over to the other side with a menacing glare. And he too fades away. As they all fade away.
Can I use divine sense?
Sure.
Alright.
What you detected is this place is a hallowed, consecrated ground, but it has a tinge of something unholy, which is right behind you. There's a small tinge to what
wonderful.
remained there.
Can I do knowledge history, discern exactly what this temple could be or what civilization it comes from?
Well, so what's your intent? Well, what exactly are you trying to glean?
I'm trying to discern what kind of people this is, if there's any kind of lore that even alludes to something of this this structure.
All right, go ahead. All right, you can do. So you also want to? Do you want to investigate the area as well, or do you want to see what you can jog from memory?
Yeah, I want to investigate as well.
So you can do 2 rolls: investigation and history.
Got it. Okay. So
I would like to see if I have heard any stories from like taverns or anything.
Sure, you can roll history. Oh shit, the Mingri has
Holy
kicked
crap.
in.
Hell yeah.
Freaking
Melody, you've heard many different cathedrals and fortresses and ways how people held to the dead, or places where they slept. So it's like a mausoleum to you. Choborgrog, you remembered some of the books that you read in Salarino, some of the whispers, but also traveling about the world, even being from the Eastern Kingdoms, and away from your little village. You've been around. It's been a long journey. But from what you can tell, there were ancients that existed a long time ago. And when you investigate on one of the sarcophaguses, you see the name Order. And another one you see Vigilance. And another one Inquisitor, Vengeance, Enforcer, the Shadow, and the Protector. And then you find Kindness. And then at last you find the Emperor. But his name, his true name is scratched out.
Oh my.
yeah, it's scratched out. But you see something that looks like Sawfang? Huh.
No. You think it's that, but it actually is not.
You see Cho just scampering about very excitedly, just saying, "Do you understand where we're standing on?" And just going around, hopping around, reading names, rattling off different histories and different notes, and saying, "We're standing on ancients, history never seen in ages."
So anything actually in here?
Nope, just that. But there is one pathway up north.
I don't think this will do anything, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I am going to hop into here and mimical actions of what the person did. See if it does anything.
Nothing happens.
Alright. Who is in here? Or if I read the side?
It says, "Here lies the Emperor from Kazael and Emerald of our home."
Oh, the greed in me is like taking over.
I know what I want to do, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Greed is quiet. He is really quiet.
Exactly, but it's just like the natural greed in me, the greed is saying.
I know what I want to do, but I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't know. That's up to you.
Now I look at Axon, Master Axon. So we have a path up ahead, but we also have these enclosed stone boxes. What should we do?
The dead should be respected.
What did you say?
So dead should be respected.
Yep.
I'll still put my hand on the Emperor's sarcophagus and see what happens if I pour divine energy into it.
Nothing happens.
Hmm.
It glows, but nothing happens.
We should continue forward and see what's on that path.
You guys go for it?
Cool.
Huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let me do something real quick so I can do it for sake of brevity in future. Alright. Alright, as you continue hefting Crow's body, checking on it, make sure it's not too uber decayed. Find yourself in a large, huge room. Very cavernous. The different buildings. It's almost like the entrance towards some sort of state or a manor. Or a rich person's front lawn.
We're not in freaking Group 1 mantle, are we?
I don't know.
Well, while we're here, let's look around and investigate.
Is it dark?
No, it has small vibrant lights here. It's not uber dark.
Shit. Alright. I'll move forward.
What's this thing right here?
As you go closer, a spirit starts to form. Oh. Ah, yes, esteemed guests. Oh wow, there's so many of you here today. Hopefully your travel has been well. But the energies are still being roused in the rest of our patrons. The facility should be able to start soon. I believe the huntsman will be back on his way. Welcome to Kazael Ignis.
Hello.
I walk forward. Like, oh, it's a pleasure to be here in Kazael Ignis. And you are?
I am but a humble servant of his Lord Vigilance. He's throwing a party in celebration for coming to this new world that we have taken into our own, educating the races as well.
Pardon me, but what year is it?
A year? Whatever do you mean? We haven't even established the calendar for this world yet. Now, like I said, just a celebration.
I kind of give a small bow and say, well, you must excuse our ignorance. We're seems like you're a greater being there. Could you give us a little more information on maybe your wise words to tell us exactly what's going to happen in the celebration?
Why, just a party with many of the lords, but also many of the great servants to the Lord of Vigilance. He has many different ways of putting parties, either dances and feasts, also sometimes bouts of combat. But pardon me, I must get to it. Now, if you excuse me, I shall see you at the festivities far into the future. And the spirit slowly shifts out. The place you see is all encrypted, and away from, far enough from him, you see over here to the side, a wall of energy has blocked it off. But yet here, at this precipice, is 4 different emphases edged into it. And the words you see are... Huh?
What blocked off? Where's the blocked off area?
It's to your left, right over around here. The edge.
Thank you.
Now, over here in these emphases and columns, whatever it's cloven into, you see 4 small pedestals. You see the letters take upon here in order to enter. 4 souls or 4 symbols of they who were here long before. Be that of a lord or their loyal servant. Bring unto here to enter.
Alright.
Right?
We might have to go grave digging.
Well, there's nothing here. What you can find. Alright. So you guys wish to leave and start starting to go?
I'm gonna explore this one.
Alright.
Oh, look in this room.
Okay. Find our old sarcophaguses, places of rest. Nothing more.
Let's continue onwards.
And this thing's still locked. Correct?
Yep.
Shit.
Can I try to dispel magic?
You may
I think
attempt
that's
to.
above your pay grade.
You cast it?
Yeah.
There's no effect.
Yeah. Wait. Do these things have any inscriptions on them?
They are scratched out and faded.
Shit.
What you can tell around here is that some of this had collapsed to either natural decay or of natural environment occurrence or purposely by hand.
So everything.
It's like someone wanted it that way with something.
Can I do knowledge arcana to discern what those pedestals are asking for? Like, kind of like, what is it that the...
It says it right up on there. Either take upon 4 souls or 4 symbols and offer it in order to enter. has to be that of a high lord or a
Three of
servant.
us.
A high lord or a high servant that it must belong to.
Alright, we don't have enough information right now to figure this out, so. Unless we head out and start grave digging, guys. But since we want to respect the dead.
You guys take your
I
leave?
do not want to grave dig.
Alright, you take Crow's body. Wait, what? Volvo, you want to say something?
No, I'm not grave digging.
I meant Volvo, not you.
You can if you may, but I will not partake in this.
Alright. Alright.
I'm going
Alright.
to watch Chill.
Alright, Cho, what do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna do one more investigation of this room right here. Just to see if there's anything else around this area. Search for anything that's might be glean more information or more of anything out of place that I can see.
So what are you trying to glean? What's your intent?
Just if there's anything extra, anything else besides the pedestals, trying to investigate like if there's anything else in this room of like importance or anything I feel like, oh, we should take notice of it.
Sure. It's very faint. It's very small. But something definitely hits your senses. Just for a quick moment. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a moment. Alright, here we go. As you trace along the walls and the ground, very carefully, studying about it, you hear almost something like the gravel and clip-clopping of hooves. It's like a memory being replayed. The neighing of a beast. Just for a quick moment, as both your friends went ahead of you, as you stay behind to check, you see someone riding astride what seems to be a horse. They emit a aura, not a fire, something else. It's hard to tell what kind of figure it is, but they pierce into your mind. Just for a quick moment, you feel your breath leave you, your muscles becoming taut. It's like the edge of being beaten, almost to the brink of death. Right before the finishing blow, like you're being tenderized. And fingers slowly just inching its way into your brain. And then pulling away. I will see it done. Yes. And the memory ends and fades.
Sorry, I cut out right there at the I and what?
Oh, they said, I will
see it done, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Do 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 do.
All right. As I shake my head and go, wow.
The memory fades. Yep.
I start heading out. Like, all right. Even Cho's a little bit creeped out by that one.
All right. So Axon leads on with a survival roll. Let's see where you guys go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. All right.
Big money. Oh.
So while you guys are traveling, you start seeing shrooms again. A lot of them. But then you also remember the mushroom looking folk that were from the prison. They're here. A couple of them. In a large place filled with many shrooms. It's kind of obnoxious. But you're here and you're definitely noticed. Of course, one of them goes like, oh, look, what are them? And then they start like licking each other, and then spores are being released. At the same time, after one thing was said, or the gesture, sorry. Yep. You're in Shroomville, to say the least.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, it's the big guys too.
Yep, but they look a lot more different. They have mushrooms growing out of their bodies. And especially certain weird mushrooms growing on top of their heads.
Like the Last of Us kind of mushrooms?
Never played that game.
I remember these guys waving my hand at them. Hey, it's me. It's good to see you all.
Hey, is that my buddy I freed up there?
Let's see.
Yeah, I remember I made friends with these dudes. They ended up
Freaking
following me around.
racist. I don't know if they're actually the same or not.
Maybe. Anywho.
I think they are.
So one thing I want to put here for everyone is, let's see. And gentlemen, that is episode 7 of Reaper Squad. The gang has managed to come back together, and they managed to fight their way through the underdark to hunt down a gobblehead at a price, especially that tested the morals, the honor, and the strain of the party of Choba Grog, who has given the keepsake, the gemstone, the last thing they gave the vision to James Captain Crow, the sight, and who also died on the battlefield, sacrificed it to this greater entity. Axon tried to bargain with the greater god, tried to beseech his soul for aid, but he would have the price to pay, and that was the price he was not willing to pay. Merely even tried herself to see the bargain with the gods. But such a flawed demon connection is not enough. And yet they found even more of the ancients of past, and how they lived. But not only that, they've also unlocked something else, which I will say here at the end. And now they're here at this place, this village, the city of Shrooms. During a jailbreak, they managed to rescue a couple of these odd mushroom-looking people, which in fact are called Minecoids. So we'll see what they'll do here. But not only that, they also unlocked a new area, a new event. They unlocked the raid Kazel Ignis. Ooh. Again,
How do you
as always,
spell that?
I'm your dungeon master, Sawfang.